Hi, this is part 2 of my stats video. So obviously if you haven't seen part 1, this isn't going to make a whole lot of sense, and I would definitely recommend that you go watch part 1. You can find that searching the title of this video, but just deleting the part 2 off the end, or looking on my channel, and chronologically it's just going to be the video posted right before this one, obviously, because I plan on posting them together. So again, if you haven't seen part 1, you should definitely watch that first. But here we go. Just wanted to do a little intro since I obviously hadn't pre-recorded this one because YouTube is dumb and won't let me post anything longer than 20 minutes. So here's the short little 10-minute version of my activities that I put on Common App. Enjoy the video or whatever. So for my activities, I put for my first one, the type was debate speech, and then I am an attorney and witness on my varsity mock trial team. So I did this for 10th, 11th, and 12th grade all year, and for a lot of these, I put that I do plan to participate in a similar activity in college, because colleges, again, all the things that I'm talking about, colleges, it's an opinion, it's what I think and from my experience have learned about the college admissions process. But I think that when you are asked, do you intend to participate in a similar activity in college, for anything that there would be an availability of that, of course don't select yes on all 10 because they're going to call your bluff, but I selected yes on like 7 or 8 of these. Anything that would have the ability to participate in college, I clicked yes, because colleges are looking for someone who's going to be an active member of their community and all that good stuff. So I'm going to have the opportunity, obviously, to participate in mock trial at the colleges that I'm considering. So I would say yes, I would like to participate in it. I'm losing my voice. My second activity was community service, and I formed a program called Math Lab Summer Tutoring. And so it was a program where I, every summer, with a few volunteers, sat down, created a schedule, and helped all of the incoming freshmen with their math bridgework packets. I'm not sure if other schools do this, but the kids at my school, when we are freshmen, we have tests in our first week to make sure that you're caught up on everything from middle school and to make sure that you should be in an advanced math class. Only the advanced students have this. So a lot of the questions in the packet are kind of iffy and they are graded. You can't really ask a teacher about them. So I set up a program that I created and directed for the past 3 summers. Can't do it this summer, I guess, because
Corona.
But I created and directed a program where I sat down with the kids along with some volunteers, and we took them through the packet and we worked out problems with them. And so I think this was a very big part of my application. I tried to, again, write as many essays on this as I could, or that would be applicable, of course. So I could get across that I, again, was an active member of my community. I feel like that's such a huge thing in college admissions. They don't want a student that's just going to be there at their college. They want a student that's going to participate in a lot of the things. And that's, again, why you should be able to try and fill up all 10 spots of your activities section. So my third activity was weightlifting. I was the captain of the girls varsity team for my senior year, and I participated all 4 years, and I was varsity all 4 years. So I think that's really big to have a varsity sport for 4 years. I totally get that not everyone, or maybe even a lot of people, can do that. But for me, I think that was a big part of my application. And I also wrote some essays on weightlifting that I thought were really, I don't like the word, but like really powerful or whatever. On a side note, I am thinking of making videos about some of the essays that I wrote for certain colleges. So if there is a college that you really want to see what my essays were, I'm not going to go into detail on essays in this video, but I'll definitely make some in the future. So comment down below what college you want to see my essays for. And again, I said I wanted to participate in a similar activity in college, because even though a lot of colleges don't have girls weightlifting teams, you might as well put that you would if there was the option. And my fifth activity, I was the treasurer of my school's Mu Alpha Theta Math Honor Society. more leadership positions. I had quite a few between Mu Alpha Theta and my weightlifting team. And also I had a big role in mock trial, but I didn't really list that on the application because there's not really a place to put like witness or attorney, coach, blah, blah, blah. It's just mainly, it's member and nothing basically. So looking back, maybe I would have explained my role in mock trial a little bit more on my applications because I didn't talk about that a ton. So that's a really good essay if you do something like that about public speaking and all that cool stuff. For my 6th activity, I was a jury member and student attorney for a local teen court, which helps juveniles faced with criminal charges work their way to getting their cases dismissed. I did that in 11th and 12th grade. I'm looking, and so far every single thing I have clicked that I would participate again in college. So for my 7th activity, I had quite a few things that I wanted to list on this section of the Common App. So I decided here is where I was going to lump in all of my other honor societies. So I was the co-president of Latin Honor Society and a member of Science, English, History, Latin, and National Honor Societies. So I listed all of those in one chunk, and I made sure to point out where I had leadership positions in those. I wanted to list Mu Alpha Theta separate because I wanted that section to describe the activity and describe what I do in it, because we run a lot of community service with things like run fundraisers, and we do a lot of tutoring. So I wanted to be able to list that separately.
Hi, obviously I look a little bit different. I was editing, which is why I look very disheveled and tired. And I found out that I deleted all of the footage from my last 3 activities. So here I am, probably a month later. I filmed that video a really long time ago. And now I am reading the rest of them. So here's the last 3. Starting with activity 8, it was academic, and I was a participant in the Duke Talent Identification Program. So I spent 3 weeks each summer studying and conducting research and lab work at Duke University within a program for gifted students. I participated in 9th, 10th, and 11th grade, and so those were each the summer before. So I did it the summer before 9th, the summer before 10th, and the summer before 11th. And then I participated during school break, obviously, and I don't intend to participate in a similar activity in college. This was actually the only one from the list that I put no for that, obviously, because it's college prep, and I don't need to prep for college when I'm in college. Duh. When I look up, you can see the cute little birthmark looking thing I got from fake tanning, because I messed up. I'm really bad at it, like really, really bad.
Okay.
Activity number 9 was, the type was club athletics. The sport or team, I put other sport because it is running and CrossFit competitions. I wanted to include that I did something other than weightlifting as well, because I was not a dual sport athlete all the way through. So instead I added this to kind of say that during the off season of weightlifting I still did stuff. I did CrossFit competitions and I ran in 5Ks. Then under the please describe this activity, I said I competed in the CrossFit Open in 2019, and I listed some of the 5K race awards that I won. I put that I volunteer at weightlifting meets, and then I said I did this in 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grades all year. And I do intend to participate in a similar activity in college because I intend to keep on running and things like that. So activity 10, and looking back on it, it's kind of not a good idea that I put this so low because it's my job. I had just started it when I was applying to colleges, so maybe that's the reason that it was really far down the list. But if you have a job, I definitely would recommend putting it 10th, like very last. That's like a big thing if you're taking on working while you're still in high school. So for activity 10, I put work paid, position leadership description. I was a tutor for a local academic center. So for description, I put that I was an ACT, SAT, and high school coursework tutor for 9th through 11th graders. I participated in 12th grade, which again might be the reason I put it so low because I had just started. I participated all year because I had, since I was hired, had been doing it basically the entire time. I put that I did that all year, and then I did intend to participate in a similar activity in college, because I do think that if I was given the opportunity, I would continue tutoring high schoolers, because it's a great thing to do, whether you're doing it to earn money or just to give back. I think it's really awesome. Okay, that's it. Just really quickly wanted to get through the last 3 activities because I was dumb and probably deleted them. But we still have the outro, so here's that.
So that's it for my stats and everything that I put on the Common App, except for my personal essay, because if I lumped that in, this video would be like 30 minutes long. I might make a video on that. If you want me to read my essay and give you some general essay writing tips, be sure to comment down below. And if you want to see essays on a specific college, again, I can read my essays for Stanford, Dartmouth, Columbia, Cornell, Duke, Vanderbilt, Notre Dame, and Northwestern. So if you want to see those, be sure to let me know in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to see more of what got me into college, my college decisions, and some of my essays. I do plan on kind of documenting my college process and giving you guys college admissions tips along the way, and maybe a few other fun things. I might not just do college content. I'm not quite sure yet. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.